Yo, what's good in the hood? It's your boy, TWI, $T, Uncle Twist in the mix,
What's good? It's your boy Sincere, aka Sin, aka Sin Simma. Who got the keys to the Beamer?
You already know the boy get busy. You ask who is he? It's your boy Tizzy. Showtime. You already know what it is. Man Dem Podcast all day.
Follow the Man Dem Podcast at Man Dem Podcast. That's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Toronto West End, done. Man Dem Podcast, episode 32.
Same time, same bad channel, the Man Dem Day.
This episode's brought to you by Dragon Stout.
Cut the check.
Even though Man Dem came out of pocket for it, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Still waiting for some checks from Ray and Nephew, especially Sin. We've seen the effects of Sin on Ray and Nephew. Officially banned from Man Dem Podcast.
Real accurate, yo.
No more Ray and his nephew. We fuck with Ray's auntie though, but no more Ray and his nephew, bro.
Yeah,
Sin got that shit banned ASAP.
Apologies to Pac, yo, rest in peace. I can't believe I said the death anniversary was your birthday. I was still painting.
No, that wasn't even. You weren't even. I'm talking about episodes from before.
Back.
Let's take it back.
We want all that B-Town smoke, sir.
we want all the smoke.
How quick we forget.
Every episode we've recorded where you've been on, where we're drinking Ray Nephew. How can you be the most ignorant person at the table that has Twist and Showtime, fam?
That's very true.
Like, we're done talking. So no more Ray and Nephew. Don't send us no bottles. Not
if Sin's present.
We need Sin to be Sin, like Nas and friggin' Belly. You know what I mean? Like,
Sin was transforming in front of our eyes.
We don't need to get the strap Sin. You know what I mean? There's no shooters on the team for that.
I was interested.
So you already know the trio and the Three Stooges are back together. Shout out to the Man Dem Podcast. I have a few things to talk about. You know what I mean? I hope y'all appreciate the fact that, you know, sometimes we hit y'all with the 2-for-1s and all that. You know, we're working over here. So I mean, if you don't want to give us a props or anything, just don't be oblivious and ignorant to the grind. You know what I mean?
Man once said, "Ain't no father to our style."
Shout out ODB, rest in peace.
But let's start with the fuckery.
What's new?
We got
I feel like we always start with fuckery.
we got a Von Ute that's very disgruntled.
Oh, our neck of the woods.
Von Ute.
Let me take you to your neck of the woods in the hood. Show you what I living like.
That's like 50
Gangster to the core. Ain't rap flame up, paint your kitchen floor. And granted, I'm not even a big Weezy fan, but them rhymes are hard.
You get bad props for that, you know?
Right? I lie, bro. Them tracks are hard. Sorry, continue. Andrew Wiggins is who we're speaking about.
Andrew Wiggins is out here wilding his brother.
Disrespecting the OGs.
Brother wilding. Everybody wilding. I don't know if we can condone this, yo. This might be like a 6 buzz thing if it escalates too far, yo. I don't know.
6 buzz. Yo, wait. Someone, listen to me. Want to give a Hediat thing? A motherfucker made a song called 6 Buzz.
Serious?
I seen that shit a couple days. And the joke is nigga posted, he said, yo, 6 Buzz doesn't condone this. Like a white you and a brown kind of looking you made a song called 6 Buzz. I got a 6 Buzz buzzing. I'm like, what the? Someone was gonna do it.
Trying to shop that theme music for the show.
Nah, it's the fact when the show don't want it, nah.
Yeah, it's not.
They don't want the smoke. Sorry.
But yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with what's going on, Jimmy Butler of the Minnesota Timberwolves requested.
No, the Chicago Timberwolves.
Yeah, you gotta get that out there. It's looking like the Chicago Bulls.
All they need is Noah, but they
Taj Gibson, Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler. Like as soon as they get, Dang.
Well, Dang just got bought out by the Lakers, so.
Like, Thibodeau assaulted and the joke is too because with the D-Rose in their prime. They were poised to win the friggin' NBA championship.
Hell yeah.
like MVP Derrick Rose.
Yep.
Having like a good number 2 in the world, dang, right? Jimmy Butler wasn't Jimmy Butler at that point. Offensively, he was a good defensive dude, right?
Yeah.
And Knowles is cleaning up the boards. And Taj Gibson, like, yeah, he's a rim blocker, but like as a rim protector, you do end up on the wrong side of a poster.
Yeah, but he was a good pick and roll and all that too.
So, the Bulls, shout out to the Bulls. I think Thibodeau's trying to get, I'm not going to lie, they had them look like some big 3 shit. Because guys are past their primes. Looks like there's some Ice Cube Big 3 shit in Minnesota, but...
Trying to restore the feeling.
Yeah.
But, so Jimmy Butler requested a trade, and for some...
Is that a surprise? Based on how the campaign last year went?
No, it's not a surprise. But
I feel like there's more, like, to it. Like, just, like,
politics.
just... Like, the youngins not respecting the OGs because the youngins are the ones getting the max. Well, Jimmy Butler is not getting, like, really too, like... No one's really moving flaky on in regards to the ball. Like, it's Cat that's going to get that max contract.
Yeah.
It's Wiggins. Like, those are the future that mean. So, like, he's brought in an advisory role thinking that. And that's the thing, too. Like, that's what fucking Biggie said, man. Like, step away with your fist fight ways, motherfucker. This ain't back in the days.
You know,
right? Because back in the days, you can bring in a Charles Barkley to be an advisor to the kids. Because they're looking at me and go, this is Charles Barkley. Right? Because even when you talk about, Andrew Wiggins was talking about, like, SJ. He didn't say Steven Jackson. Like, this old head done nothing. This guy's a fucking championship with the Spurs.
Exactly.
He's one of Pop's favorite players. Like, fuck what you're rating him for. Fuck. He was involved in the Detroit Auburn Hills brawl, bro.
Malice in the Palace.
Like, he...
Wait, but we're jumping ahead. So, for context, if you guys don't understand what we're talking about. So, yeah, Jimmy Butler requested a trade. Andrew Wiggins' brother just hopped out of nowhere and said,
I don't know who that is, so he's irrelevant at that point.
Nick Wiggins, he hopped out and said, hallelujah.
You guys on social media?
Yeah. He said, hallelujah, that Jimmy Butler is requesting a trade. So then, Stackhouse being the OG. Sorry, Stackhouse. I hate Steven Jackson's handle on fucking Instagram because I read it like Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Stat 5?
Steven Jackson, being the OG he is.
Horrible rapper, but... Yeah, I mean.
He had to step in and be like, who's Nick Wiggins? Like, you don't even ball, bro. And, your brother Andrew doesn't even have heart on the court.
Facts.
It'd be different if it showed on the court,
he
right?
doesn't have heart. And then Andrew Wiggins, I don't know where this Vaughn aggression came from. Like, he must have been, what was he chilling with, some Scarborough use? I don't know.
He's made too much. He's buying too much.
Theater one too many 2 times.
He's buying too much rice and peas from Crystals off of Vaughn and Oakwood. I've been to that place once, I'm not gonna lie. Is it called Crystals, right? By Vaughn and Oakwood.
This nigga ain't calling him Vaughn and Oakwood. So this guy jumps out the window and he's like, old dudes stay hating like he was anything special, bum ass. I keep that same energy everywhere I go. I
think you missed one thing too because Jimmy Butler in a IG story I think was
he was doing
he's trading in the field and then he ran hallelujah keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Right.
So Wiggins is out here flexing on Malice in the Palace. Steven Jackson, are you?
Well, he's just everybody else on Instagram, right? Like, he feels like at no point are they going to be in the same room. And the conversation has to be had face-to-face. Because, Steven Jackson's not the one or the two.
Exactly.
Right? But they feel like maybe because Steven Jackson's more big 3, like, at the end of his ropes, like, they may not be in the ESPYs at the same time. You know what I mean? But if they do... Based off of his whole catalog, and him running up in the stands with Jermaine O'Neal and Ron Artest before he became Meta World Foo. I'm not questioning that dude's gangster. I'm not calling him Meta World Peace, bro.
Nah, it's Ron Artest.
That's fucking Ron Art. That's Ron, bro.
Ron from Queens.
Meta World Peace, bro. Then my name's fucking Show Kumbaya, B. Fuck. And put a symbol with that too. You're gonna fucking change our names like that.
But Wiggins is out of pocket, man. Like, I don't think you know this guy's pedigree. Like, you don't know what he brought to the game. You can't disrespect Steven Jackson, man. Like,
but he can because he's one of these fucking millennials.
Yeah, he doesn't know respect. And the thing is too is like you don't have to respond to this. You didn't have to respond, he's an OG. He came out. He said his piece. yo, you could have just been like, you know what? Let me ball out for this guy so he understands.
Yeah.
Let me ball out. Now you want to flex?
He understands because when Steven Jackson made a comment about that's why Cleveland traded you. Cleveland never got to see Andrew Wiggins on the court.
Yeah.
So that for Captain Jack, as much as I defend him because he was one of Pop's guys, I respect the hell out of that bro. Because motherfuckers are like Ben Wallace, like getting big. I was a bro. Right? I respect the streets part of that, but. For saying that's why Cleveland traded you, they never seen this guy in uniform. Yeah. Maybe outside of Summer League. So that was an ignorant statement. But I can say that you've been in the league for, 2-3 seasons now? Yeah. We're saying? Give or take? Is it 2-3 seasons now?
Like 3.
3? Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, and at that point, we're like, no, we're not doing that because you got Kuzma in fucking L.A., Ben Simmons in Philly.
Balling out.
Right? Fucking Spider Mitchell in Utah.
Tatum.
These guys are rookies. Tatum in Boston, right? Rookies. Tatum in his first year posterized LeBron James. Well, everyone's gonna ignore that never happened.
No, I'm not.
But no, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying that anyone listening, you're gonna ignore that doesn't happen. But that's my point, right? I feel like Andrew Wiggins has had ample time to show why he was the number. Like, yo, obviously he's no Anthony Bennett. Yeah, no, you know Anthony Baker's the idiot thing for that too. Fuck that shit.
No, they shouldn't have drafted him first round though.
But you got
overall, they shouldn't have drafted. That was a mistake.
I understand that, but the pressure was on, and you had a chance to excel that, and then you decided to right. But with Andrew Wiggins, is like this. The athleticism was there and all that, and you have not evolved. Andrew Wiggins, to me, does not bring 110% every night.
Yeah,
and I understand what Steven Jackson's coming from. Mm-hmm. I mean, like he doesn't have whether it's a Mamba mentality or a Black Cat MJ mentality. And let's be clear, like LeBron didn't have that mentality. LeBron lost to Dallas in the finals. Yep. LeBron got swept by San Antonio the first time when he's in Cleveland. Like LeBron's taking L's. Like I mean, like he's still taking L's. Yeah. Like he has a couple championships to show for the better part, more losses than actual hardware, right? But Andrew Wiggins does not dig deeper than his whole skill set.
He takes nights off for sure.
He looks like the second coming of a Vince Carter, minus being the best dunker in the game. That's what Vince had. Being the best natural dunker in game, dunk contest, Olympics, whatever. That is the best dunker of all time. Andrew Wiggins has an athleticism that anyone with working eyes can identify with. But has he evolved his game? No, he's not.
And
you know what I mean?
And for you to not even play for the national team, it's like, so then you have to be working. That was my assumption. Yo, you don't want to play for the national team. You don't want to play for Team Canada. That means you're in the gym going hard. Shout
out this fly from Midland and Finch that's bothering us.
We have a special guest in the building today. We got this.
You're trying to sip on that dragon, yo.
Came from the east, yo. Sponsored by Lyft. Continue.
Trying to have an opinion up in here, but yeah, Wiggins, you don't even ball out with Team Canada, so you have time. You have time to develop your game. Yo, just prove it on the court. This whole social media, I gotta respond thing is getting old.
Everybody is caught up in that stuff, man.
You guys need to relax. And then Steven Jackson, calm, cool, collected, OG, he responded with this, and I'm like, yeah, he's about his shit. He's like, have a good year, little one. This ain't the smoke you want. God bless.
Facts.
Somebody at little one for me.
Facts.
Wish you the best.
That's facts, though. Wait, he thinks Steven Jackson's talking tough? He's not talking tough. There's documented things that show, he's about that life. Yep. Right? Anyone talking about they keep that same energy and they want that smoke, you were saying that under the pretense that you have ample protection. You don't think anybody that's mindful that these two people have issues. Just like how everyone always try to keep Ja Rule and 50 Cent out of a fucking room, right? He doesn't think based off of him being relevant present day, and he thinks Steven Jackson is a shell and a ghost of himself. They'll ever have to buck each other in a Costco. But when that does happen, what do you say? I was just joking. It's just the internet. You took that too literal. What the flying fuck?
I never want to hear that again.
No, Captain Jack don't come from that era.
I want to hear that cop out again, yo.
Captain Jack.
I've heard it said to me.
We've all.
You guys been dead.
Yeah.
What I've heard it said to me is just the internet.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Yeah, nah, man.
And that was a few years ago, so...
You can get slapped in the alleyway. You'll get thrown out of a club door. I mean, you might get scrapped on friggin' we might get scrapped by the friggin' Score Studio. It's not just the internet. There are reactions to your actions.
Every single
There
time.
are consequences to your choices. You understand what I'm saying? It's because it's not even just, like, you're having a face-to-face with somebody and you're in great debater mode and you're trying to defend your integrity. No. You've had to, unless you're just logged in 24/7, you have to open an app, log in, right? And then use them 140 characters.
Yep.
I mean, choose a font style if it's an IG story. Like, this is too premeditated. For when I buck you, for when I buck you at a sex club, or I buck you at church from going to the sex.
Views doesn't represent here the Man Dem podcast.
Or if I buck you at church from going to a sex club the night before, after doing like a shift at the friggin' retirement home, handing out soup. It's just the internet.
This guy said strip club and retire home in 2 separate sentences, back to back.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like during the day, you go help out at the soup kitchen, help over the retired home. In the nighttime, go swing. And then you go to church and sing joyful, joyful, joy and repent, right? So if I buck you to any one of those places and I address your little tweets and shit, you're gonna come to me on some shit, it's just the internet, I was just joking. Motherfucker, I never checked last time your name was Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. It wasn't funny. Did you test this joke out in the mirror and you got a good feedback from it?
I like that Childish Gambino album too because of the internet.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, real talk. But it's funny. It's like you're checking Steve. I understand you're gonna be in your feelings because
he needs to heat check somebody from Vaughn,
but
Pickering, Ajax.
He should have heat checked his brother. He should have been like, "Yo, bro, why did you tweet that? Like, why did you even put that out there that Jimmy Butler's dipping? Like,
no, but like, does his brother play ball?
I don't think Steven Jackson said it.
That's what Steven Jackson said.
Though, but like, let me check. I'll research it right now.
Because it's like
it's Nick Wiggins. I don't know if
because it's kind of like you have that whole kind of like Kevin Durant.
He does play ball.
For what? For like collegiate or overseas or like?
Yeah, Wichita State. I guess he just didn't go to the league.
Okay, but even so, it's like a lot of people feel they're entitled to an opinion based off of who they know.
Yeah.
So based off the fact you have the last name Wiggins, but other than your pops and your mom, right? Because pops played ball, mom ran track.
I think he's in the D League.
Right? All right, cool, whatever, man. Yeah, but it's Andrew Wiggins that really has the family name sustainable and relevant to modern day society. But you don't come piggyback off of your brother's wave and all that and feel like you're like Rob Kardashian-esque. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it was Kim Kardashian that got the sex tape and all the sisters that did all the borderline, whatever shit. But because his last name's that, he benefits off of everything else based on what his last name is. So if you're not really having no, like, substantial contribution to ball or all that, like, this ain't a barbershop, nigga. Because even niggas in barbershops that talk ball don't really know fucking ball. They just use Google a lot. Right? So if Nick Wiggins is chiming in with an opinion that a nigga that actually played in the league, right? Because Steven Jackson comes from that fucking era where,
it's a bang.
Where word, there's niggas on that team. All right, let me change conferences then. Right? Because even apparently Jimmy Butler didn't want to go to the Lakers because LeBron's there. Most people wouldn't bask in that opportunity. Right? But he's like, nah, like, I still feel like I still got something in the tank. Maybe I can pull out an MIP or a Defensive Player of the Year, a DPOY or something, right? So for his brother just to chime in and shit and not really know, like, Steven Jackson's resume, that's what's wrong with this generation, right? They don't respect the OGs. They respect the OGs. Why are there fucking crying Jordan memes going around, bro? It's fucking Michael Jordan. Well, he was crying when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Well, so you've been inducted to the Hall of Fame and all your fucking blood, sweat, and tears doing 2 a.m.s in the gym. You know what I mean? Not making the freaking high school basketball teams and shit. Being cut and all that shit and all the tribulation that man went through to know that your career is going to be cemented forever. The man shed a tear and I was like, that's a meme?
Yeah.
It's because these niggas don't respect the OGs, bro.
They're insecure. They have to knock down the Giants.
That's so crazy because what they're trying to tell us is the next coming of Michael Jordan. It looks like a fucking weird compromise, bro. Because even if Kobe was the closest thing, Kobe got 5 rings. For how many times Kobe losing the friggin' finals? And that's the nigga you guys are comparing Jordan to, right? Obviously, you got the Bill Russells, niggas that got a good 11 plus, but you guys that Bill Russell's just in a good team, right? There's no way Boston and niggas supposed to lose.
Yeah.
Like the 6 of the Bulls championships are all related directly back to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right? So these niggas are here that they're not understanding this because they never seen it in lifetime.
The other 2 that he gave to Houston.
Facts, retiring, right? Like, they never saw it in a lifetime like we did. They just need to hear about it through the grapevine and watch it on YouTube. Had they watched that, they would not disrespect the nigga. I mean, because like, you're just going off of a shell of it, and it's because the fact that you go to Foot Locker and cop some general releases. No, you never watch this dude sit down with a moderate shot on, NBA inside stuff, and shit like that, right? So these they don't respect the OGs because he'd have to know who Steven Jackson is. A very good defender, and I mean, one of Pop's favorite fucking players. He has an NBA championship on his fucking belt.
Well, mans are so sensitive. It's like, yo.
I was gonna start singing that sensitivity thing, but I did that before. Keep going, though.
Yeah, you threw me under the bus.
Yo, like DM him or something though. Like DM him on like just. That's the thing with
what to DM his brother.
With these, no,
Steven Jackson.
DM Steven Jackson. Like these millennials is like.
Take the higher ground.
Yo, I understand. Yeah, he put it out publicly, but it's like now you're with the tough talk. It's like no, be like yo, I don't even really probably know you like that, like. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I bust my ass. Like, talk to him. Just be like, yo, I bust my ass every day in the gym. I'm going as hard as I can. Like, for you to say, I don't have heart, that's crazy. Like,
talk to me, SJ.
Yeah, you might have to get Tori and make a track or a remix or something, because I don't know.
It was lit.
It's wild. So, like, I have to give him a idiot thing because I'm like, I can't even believe you popped off like this.
And that's also crazy because I feel like everyone's always had their opinion about Canadian niggas. You know what I mean? Like before Drake put the stranglehold on the game that he did, being from Canada was like the butt of a joke. Mm-hmm. Right? But then obviously Drake is that dude. There's niggas from all parts of the world, especially the States, dick riding him, right? But when you have Andrew Wiggins being a person that's repping the Maple Leaf like we are, it's a well-known fact he's a Canuck. He does corny shit like that. He makes Canadians as a whole look stupid.
Yeah.
That's some sucker shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, especially, Steven Jackson, like, he can place himself in those kind of situations. Or you're going to ban him from going to NBA games.
Trying Charles Oakley him?
You know what I mean? Like he can't go. Who was it when KG told Carmelo that his wife tastes like Cheerios? He told Lala tastes like Cheerios.
That's nothing compared to what he told Charlie Villanueva.
And niggas are waiting. Oh yeah, that was ignorant. I think I stopped reading KG for that fuck shit. And the niggas are waiting in front of the tour bus. Like if Steven Jackson really wants to like pull your card and see if you got that king or you're just a joker, he can't.
Exactly.
He's every right to, right? So you need to relax. So I was indifferent, but I didn't understand. Nigga wants to get traded apparently because his whole situation is that like, he felt like those guys quit a lot and never gave 110%. And him and Karl Anthony Towns had a real friction. Right? So the nigga wants a different thing. Cool. But also, too, I've also heard, if you're from Chicago, even when he left Chicago, that a lot of people weren't too, like, pressed their teary-eyed on that because they're like, yo, like, he's not really a good teammate. Mm-hmm. Like, forget his talent and his skill set, right? I feel like it's the same reason why a lot of people will not entertain a DeMarcus Cousins. Like, think about DeMarcus Cousins' skill set. That is a revolving 20 and 12 dude any day. And 29 other NBA teams never offered that nigga nothing. And he had to take, like, some minimum shit to go join the Warriors. But that's the point. Like, your talent will not, like, trump or... They mean, like, override if you're a locker room cancer.
Yeah.
Especially if niggas are trying to, like, build a system and, make it a real organic dynamic. If you are something that might be deemed, that's negative to that whole thing, then I'd pass on it, too. Because the Raptors could have had DeMarcus Cousins.
This is it for Boogie. Yo, you don't get your championship now, you're done.
Gangsta
Especially
Boogie.
from the interview, the injury that he's coming back from, too. That's not, since he's a big man.
So this is it for you, bro. But yo, Wiggins idiot thing of the week because I can't believe you popped out of pocket. Like, no, you had nobody to confiding in that moment. Like, you just got that emotional. Like, you can't be getting that emotional.
He had a Trump moment. He had a Donald Trump moment. Like, I feel like Donald Trump does not have people around him telling me, put down your fucking device. Yeah. Don't tweet that. Right? Like, whoever's supposed to be advising him is on vacation. Right? So the Wiggins definitely gets a idiot take for the week. Let's bring it to music right now.
Oh boy.
Because
let's talk about it.
I got a perspective on something that really doesn't make any fucking sense to me. So let me this may take a little 2 minutes to get this point off, but it's gonna get off.
Take your time, show time.
Kamikaze comes out, right? And apparently the self-proclaimed and not really debated at all rap god M has a lot to address. And he addresses, things and comments were made towards his daughter back in 2012, in which, Machine Gun Kelly said that, his daughter's developing to look pretty nice. 2012, right? So Kamikaze comes out and M doesn't his memory's solid. He probably remembers what his grade school teacher said about him, right? Memory. His grade school teacher got a blind on the album, right? But everyone else that said something that irritated him to a degree got addressed. Let's be clear, man. Like, when Machine Gun Kelly dropped Rap Devil, anybody taking a swing at Eminem is career ending. But as a person in rap, and this is like rap from like the 80s, I'm not one of these new age rap motherfuckers like a lot of people and shit. And, it is what it is. Everything motherfuckers is from 2016 or self-proclaimed sneakerheads. Alright, whatever, man. It's easy to fucking, do whatever you want nowadays. You can fucking take naked pictures in the mirror. You're a public figure, a brand ambassador. And it cannot be legitimate. You can talk to your own fucking horn. In any event, in hip hop, right? This motherfucker responding to Eminem. Now, on a hip hop standpoint, if you know who Eminem is and you follow this dude from the rap Olympics and all that shit, you know this is one of the most feared people in rap. To the point where not even his own fucking peers will go on records with him. Unless they're really in his lyrical realm, a la the fucking Royce the 5'9" and dudes like that can hang with Eminem on a track. So you have GOATs. Like, I've never heard 3 Stacks and M on a track. We've heard Jay and M on a track, and look how everyone's opinion on that. Jay got body on his own shit. Nas said that, right? So Nas has a track on God's Son, something about the cross, produced by M, but no M verse. So a lot of his own peers won't jump on a track with him out of fear of getting bodied. And this little scrawny Stan motherfucker, who you can tell got a lot of influence from Eminem, responds to his idols. His idols have become rivals. Even though we knew the inevitable outcome of what responding to Eminem would be, acknowledge that man for his fucking heart. He responded to Eminem, bro. And not only did he respond to Eminem, and it sounded like skimming the rinky dinky dink, I love you. No. This was a legitimate response. Where if it's the better part of 3 minutes, you heard a good 7-8 lines, you're like, oh shit, not bad. But everyone say, this guy's gonna get bodied. This guy's done. Right? So what do they go do now, essentially, is that this guy goes drops KILLSHOT, right? And I'm not gonna lie, just even like how they're saying that KILLSHOT was a video game and the person's name in the video game was Carson or whatever. That's his middle name. And that's actually a mistake. If Eminem really had to get knowledge to that shit, what the fuck? Like, well played. Yeah. But why is it everyone so ready to call friggin' MGK's career over for the Eminem diss with? Because Eminem kind of made it it wasn't a freestyle, it was like a real track. He kind of addressed everything Machine Gun Kelly said. Why is everyone so ready to write this guy off? And he actually responded to Eminem. But you guys are still like proclaiming some dudes to be the friggin' king of rap, and they haven't responded to Push yet. Like, why are you guys making rules with asterisks beside them? And this is rap, my nigga. Like, I respect Machine Gun Kelly for the fact he responded to friggin' Eminem. Maybe he may respond again and it just won't connect with people. And it won't connect with people and shit, but cool. Like, you responded at a point where most people wouldn't have. You know? And I'm not gonna disregard the Duppy freestyle and all that, because from what we heard at that point, before the Adonis thing, I'm like, yo, what? Pusha has got himself into some shit.
I still feel like that track was like, structure-wise, it was a better like song. But of course, Duppy's Duppy. I'm sorry, not Duppy. Story of Adidon. Yeah. But anyway,
it was nasty. But my thing is that, like, even before Eminem even dropped the Kill Shot, because it took a minute. It dropped last Friday, right?
Yeah. Where y'all at?
Everybody already summed up this guy's eulogy, right? Without even hearing that freaking diss track.
I think it broke a record on YouTube.
It did. Like, most streamed video without like actual like visual video,
like
audio, right?
Like the first 24 hours.
Well, why is everyone so quick to fucking write that man off? But we fucking brought out the SOS and the life jacket for Drake.
Yeah.
Like that's out of sight, out of mind now for the person that is not your diehard rap fan. Like, how lest we forget, it's forgotten. He's good. Drake is good. He got Song of the Summer for In My Feelings. Like, he hasn't broken a stride. Like, the rap element of his career has been disregarded. Right? Everyone's acting like he never got involved in a beef where, for the first time in the better part of over 9+ years having a chokehold on the industry, got served with some real adversity. Right? But for Machine Gun Kelly now, listen, who else has responded to Eminem? That's actually worth listening to. Benzino, don't fucking insult me. Benzino, fuck out of here. Who else? All these fucking weird Everlast. I'm mentioning people niggas don't even know. Everlast? Who's Everlast? You niggas only know Everlast if you're talking about boxing equipment, right? But a white guy named Everlast tried to respond to Eminem, and no one's ever heard of him since. Understand what I'm saying? But Machine Gun Kelly did, and I'll give him kudos for that, because it wasn't a corny shit like, yeah, your beard is weird. Okay, that didn't sound weird. When
I first heard that, I thought I was going in, I'm like, oh boy, this
but then
he picked up, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So give him credit for that, because in rap now, I feel like even when Budden was going at Drake, like, Budden dropped some real diss tracks at Drake.
Nobody was checking for Budden.
Right? Even
used him, yo.
He did. Even the freaking artwork where Jose Batista getting knocked out by what's the guy doing from Texas? Adore?
Yeah.
Like,
man.
and those
I almost felt like, yo, buddy, I don't know if you could even come to Toronto. And then he had the CN Tower on fire. I'm like, yo, I don't even know if you could come to the city. Dog.
And then he had blood all over the OVO album.
Yeah.
Right? But everyone disregarded that because it wasn't about the bars. It was about on some you're a hater, you're not on Forbes, you haven't had a hit since Pump It Up. But no, the guy still can rap. Because at the end of the day, make someone go this fucking crooked eye, bro. He's gonna fucking run laps around that nigga lyrically. Yeah. But everyone's just gonna be, you're just mad, he has more money than you, he has more followers than you. But who's talking about that? It's not an Instagram battle. It's not a Forbes battle. It's a rap battle. And for bars, you lost. So that's what it is. Machine Gun Kelly's aspect, I rate him, bro, because he responded. Even though I knew he was writing his own eulogy, he responded. Because at the end of the day, he has a name he has to protect.
And he gains momentum out of it, too.
I mean, to the degree, rap.
He's dropping something, too, right?
Yeah. And EP and then Rap Devil's been #1, whatever the case. But also, too, on the flip side of that, he does get a Hediot thing for Hummer stunting. In the regard where he's opening up for Fall Out Boy. And he had the friggin'
water pistol.
but he had like an actual picture t-shirt made with a KILLSHOT artwork, right? And then at the end of his set or whatever, he just turned his back to the crowd, had someone take a picture. The caption was, he missed.
Leg shot.
Right? His legs are dead, right?
But in essence, it's like, you're clowning yourself, because had you really did that video or an like, everyone would have heard you getting booed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everyone there is more pro Eminem than they are MGK. And that was not your thing, right? That's the whole Meek Mill thing. Like, is that a world tour or your girls tour? That's not your show. That's a Fall Out Boy tour. Like, here's an opening act. Like, don't act like maybe a couple hundred people came to see him, but you're not the headliner.
Yeah.
Right. So I give Machine Gun Kelly his rating for responding, but also too he did get a idiot thing for that little pick and I mean like doing it for the gram kind of thing, doing it for the gram. But Eminem he just stopped bullying niggas.
Leave that man alone in his jumpsuits, yo.
Stop bullying. Like Eminem comes from a different class. Like Eminem comes from like Elzai, and then you know rap. You don't know rap. Then stop pretending. Like you guys can still rap. These little pumps. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Like that's dumb. Cause you guys do wife hoes.
That song is trash.
It's ass, bro. But
let's
like
not shift there, please.
Eminem comes from the same class as Elzai, Crooked Eye, Royce the 5'9", Black Thought. Like these guys are aliens. Like they don't rap the same.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'll give Em his props. I mean, he did what everyone expected him to do.
So you guys say it's ended now?
To be honest, I don't even know.
Done?
I don't even know the rules anymore, man.
When
Everything
you
is just
done?
like all over the place. Like things that we probably are ingrained in us, cemented as like how you handle a beef is like it's evolved. I think the Drake Meek beef fucked up beef now because I don't even know because people are now it's like. You have to have there's a time window, like you have to respond within a certain time.
Or you lost or whatever.
If you're not, as you said with the Joe Budden thing, if you're not, quote unquote, of relevance, it doesn't matter. Like Joe had 3 tracks and bodied him. And that's like, people don't even probably know Joe Budden dissed Drake at all.
So in essence too, because a lot of great rap battles and all that happened without social media. So within the time span of Takeover coming out, right?
Yeah.
It took Nas for the better part of almost 5-6 months to respond with Stillmatic and Ether. So with the fact now that niggas are giving people 72 hours, 96 hours, 5-day windows to respond or else you lost, then people would have to consider that Nas lost that battle then, right? Because he didn't respond in the allotted time. But no, he came whenever the fuck he wanted, dropped Stillmatic. People say it's still like Nas won.
On his album too,
right?
It wasn't like a throwaway.
Some niggas say Nas won with Ether, right?
Yeah.
Even though Ether is being compared to Super Ugly, which was on that friggin' Nocturnal beat with Dr. Dre. They were comparing friggin' Ether to friggin' Takeover, because Takeover took shots at Prodigy, DMX.
I think eventually
Jadakiss.
That's the 2 tracks you. That
Eventually,
in the moment,
like on the radio because like he did the freestyle, right, in response to the thing, right? He did that Super Ugly freestyle in response to friggin' Ether. But the proper matchup should have been Ether versus Takeover. Over time it happened.
Yeah.
But in the fresh moment because like even at that time Dame's on vacation, right? And Jay's is chilling with Irv because apparently Irv recorded it, Irv Gotti, right? So he's ill-advised, right? And maybe even at that point too, that's when like in the midst of all that too, that's when the whole Cameron thing happened, right? Cameron's becoming VP of Rockefeller over Beams and Bleak, and maybe people that have more, time of service, but yeah, nah, man, like the rules are definitely fucking changed because like even at that, like you guys are pinpointing at that, but you know what? Let's just pinpoint like because you brought up Drake and Meek, and even that situation, that's weird to me because in essence, like Drake and Meek had already collaborated before Rico, right? Mm-hmm. And then Amen, exactly, right? And then it's crazy because at one point I feel like Drake was doing a lot more for dudes south of the border than he was for people like for Meek. Even though Meek was Meek, like his whole crossover appeal was Amen, right? For fucking ASAP Rocky was good, but the thing was fucking problems. Right? Like Kendrick popped that. Kendrick was always gonna be Kendrick, but his crossover like for appeal for the Catties was Poetic Justice. Yeah. Right? Like he's done a lot for dudes south of the border, right? But even for Meek, like you've seen this guy's studio process. Like it wasn't a matter of this is like it's breaking news to you. It's more of an emotional thing because and I think a lot of these artists too, like an obligatory thing. Like yo, you got 17 tracks on your album, my nigga. Like I got a 45-second verse. I gotta help you promote your album out of some obligation shit. Like, there's no real knowledge of the fact that saying that me and you were like, we go back. Like, some of these guys' relationships in the music industry are solidified, like Fat Joe, Noriega.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, certain dudes you can just tell. Like, it is what it is. That's my broski. So that's a soft thing. You know what I mean? But, like, the guy wasn't promoting your album. That's what started this whole exposing the ghostwriting and all that.
But it felt like even, like, the time window for that, I'm like, yo, you didn't even allow this guy, like, I don't even think your album was out that long for you to have that gripe. If it was, like, months and then Drake never really... acknowledge that he's even on that album. Okay, maybe you have like a case, but I'm like, my guy, like you've barely had your album out and you're calling him out for not promoting. Like it was too much. And yeah, the social media aspect I think is killing this rap.
But you're definitely right. But my thing is like on a human level, right? Someone shows you who you are, why wouldn't you take that seriously? Like this guy got in his feelings because you never helped him promote his album and show you the ugly side of the nigga. Like, you're really gonna, like, disregard that happened? Like, I mean, granted, you could tell, like, maybe, because, like, I don't know, Meek Mill seems like a real street nigga, and everyone knows, Drake's from Forest, or whatever the fucking case may be, but, like, you can tell those guys making up was, like, something they were both happy about. Like, maybe some, like, a part of them felt compromised, or, like, someone felt they lost a homie or something. Because when those guys hugged it out on stage, like, you saw, like, the glow on those guys.
Yeah.
Right, but on Drake's perspective, like, I don't know, man. Like, unless that's something that really bothered you and you're indifferent and stuff. That guy showed you, was like trying to air you out, like, because back in the day, and if Drake, like, shout out Oliver, shout out Future, shout out all that team. Like, yo, I don't think anyone's had a machine like that. Facts, right?
Still going strong.
Exactly. But in the 90s, like, yo, you don't write your own raps, you're done. Like, what Meek revealed would have been career ending for anybody. Unless your name's Diddy or Dr. Dre, because you are an executive producer and a producer, right? So, and even Kanye gets a blight for most people, you know what I mean? Because, yo, you came in the gate producing, right? So Dr. Dre, everyone knew his pen was courtesy of Ice Cube, MC Rent, right? Diddy got it from everybody. Sauce Money, Jada Kiss, Mace, everyone wrote Diddy's raps, right? And you guys were citing lyrics for, like, but, like, and Kanye's too, but like with Drake, like Drake's not a producer.
He's supposed to be an artist.
And his thing isn't really like the melodies and the singing. Like he's not like, his whole thing isn't find your love and all that. Like he's a rapper, right? So in rap per se, like that whole ghostwriting thing would have been unforgiven, right? So this guy did something that potentially, based off of what time in life this time capsule like fell on Earth, could have ended your career. He showed you who he was. I'm not saying people shouldn't like grow up and rate their table. You can be cool and like squash a beef with somebody, but that person already showed you who they were. Let's just agree to be neutral and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like you already showed me something who you were, whether that's on lean. You said he's doing a lot of lean at the time or whatever it is. But like you show me your hand, I'm not gonna like fuck. Like this came out of left field. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Drake never saw this whole him coming at him that way, coming from nowhere. That came out of left field.
Yeah.
But he showed you his hand. Like, are you on the defense now, or your guard back down? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't fuck with it.
I feel what you're saying.
I wouldn't fuck with it. If someone shows me their ugly side, I'm paying attention to your ugly side, bro.
I feel what you're saying in terms of like just everyday life. Yeah, I probably not really fuck with you, but I guess maybe the optics and then Meek's movement and then. Well, Drake now.
What, Meek's movement coming out of jail? The reform Meek?
Reform.
Okay.
That plays into the optic, and then I guess Drake probably saying, okay, if I had beef with Meek and then now I'm beefing with Push and Kanye, like maybe it's like I'm taking on too much beef, and this kind of stemmed from nothing, anyways. Like I didn't even have a problem with Push. With Meek. And then I guess collectively they're businessmen too, so I guess it made sense for them to just be like, you know what?
Drake's beefed with a lot of niggas at one time before. I think at one time he's beefing with Ludacris, Common, Ludacris, Common, And then Push was taking subtle shots at that time too. And who else? Like 3-4 dudes. I mean,
Probably local mans.
Page. But but like for me, like I understand, like
I
again,
understand that. Yeah.
I understand like the business aspect, you're protecting the brand, and you feel like, you know what I mean, there's a power play that could come out of that. But like I'm not the only person that has this state of mind.
Yeah.
There's other people that maybe they just not talking and recording it. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know. Someone shows me who they are, bro. I'm not gonna take that lightly. Yeah. I don't. Whether the social media era or whatever, like you show me your hand, bro. Like you see me in something, and then that made your eyes turn red, and you contemplated robbing me. I'm always gonna remember that.
But I guess maybe Drake's perspective too is he feels like he's Teflon, like so.
Definitely not.
Teflon in that scenario, so like that didn't phase him. It didn't affect him.
Meek didn't phase him.
If anything,
Push fucking phased him.
Yeah, if anything, it propelled him. So he's probably thinking like, I don't mind making up with this guy. Like it really didn't even affect me. If anything, it aided to like OVO Sound Radio got better promotion and like. The concerts were popping.
More pluses than minuses.
OVO Fest was popping. You put up the memes and all that shit. Like, if anything, it really helped him.
And then he ran him under the bus too. This is weird, man. I feel like those guys, like, I mean, it's like on some Heath Ledger shit. You complete me. You know what I mean? Because you showed your hand, tried to ruin your career, and you tried to freaking summer jam the dude. Yeah. I mean, you had even freaking Norm Kelly got street cred off of Meek Mill and shit.
Norm Kelly was tweeting, yo.
Norm Kelly's still alive.
Norm Kelly's a G, bro. He's still alive, yeah.
He's still tweeting,
still a counselor, right? But that's my thing, right? Like the guys are showing both their sides. And you guys are gonna act like that never happened. Hey, cool, if you can grow past that, cool. But if you can't, at the first opportunity, someone's throwing that shit back in someone's face. Yeah. That's just life.
Just saying,
anything that has the word ship in it.
So you think this reunion is gonna be short-lived?
I don't think. I mean, if they can get past that.
No, cool, I think it's good.
I think that they're playing table tennis the day after.
Yeah. And then, to be honest, I feel like Meek, he can't afford to hop back in that. Can't.
I mean, you saw what happened, right?
You can't afford to do that, especially with like you trying to actually like you're with the owner of like the Sixers, and I see who Robert Kraft and all this.
Robert Kraft, Kevin Hart's picking him up out of bed.
Yeah, like I'm like, you know what? Like you can't really hop back into that type of life. Like it's not progressive for you. Like
you're getting a new start kind of thing, you know.
And even with Meek, like I feel like Meek is crazy because. When you see like what his lifestyle was in the height of it, I mean, granted, he probably, I don't know, maybe his prime could have been, Lean With It, and friggin' Burn with Big Sean, friggin' I'm a Boss, and those kind of tracks, right? House Party, shout out Young Chris, all day,
yeah, shout out Chris.
But like in essence too, it's kind of like if you don't have anything really to contribute, differently from music, like you may have. Reach your most creative peak and put it in music. So
it happens to a lot.
Like maybe at this point, maybe like not even on the defense. It's like you might have to be in a point where you have to sing Kumbaya and hold hands to people and be good, because in his lifestyle before all this adversity and shit was him in a club rolling deep with an entourage, right? But I've seen many clips of this guy walking in the court by himself.
Course.
Where your same niggas you popping all them bottles hit. We're the same niggas that get all them DC chains and all that shit, right? It's like
stuff.
Everyone's there when the sun's shining. But I had a few clouds in the forecast and some rain, and dudes are ghosts. Michael Vick went through that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes are going overboard for the entourages, but it's them and their lawyers and prosecutor and a judge in court.
I guess
understand what I'm saying?
The hard way, right?
I feel like that could have been his maturing and his
Did you guys take in Lutz, Legends of the Summer, his EP that he came out with? There's a song Woke.
Nah, and again.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably you guys, because like I took a stance, and that's my thing. Like I just when I take a stance and I hear myself say that shit aloud, like I gotta stay with it, right? That's why I have listen to Scorpion. So the fact that he really jumped out the window and was so adamant on trying to exploit Drake, right? And he's, I guess, most provoked and initiated the beef. to know that you got a charged up and a back-to-back out of that, and you had to come take the L of that, like, I kind of just say, like, I'm not fucking with this guy no more. Even though, like, he dropped, like, what did he drop after that? Was it GC? He dropped, like, a...
Wins and losses?
No, man, this is kind of like in the midst of the beef. Dream Chasers 4, and apparently, like, that was, like, critically acclaimed. Like, people received that well. I didn't read it most people. And the times he's still going out with Nicki, right? But at that point, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? You come here calling this guy out for ghostwriting and shit. This guy bodied you. Try to jump on some Undertaker beat. Even Undertaker didn't fucking like your shit.
Undertaker probably would have given him a
you know? So I legit just said, you know, all right, whatever, man. Like, I'm off this Meek shit, man, because, like, you clowned yourself. And
I can feel that.
And that's just, like, in essence, like, I took a stand and I said that out loud. But also, too, is just, like, if I fucking let Meek get away with that and all that, it's like, I don't know, man. It's because of all these things that are happening in rap, like... Rap used to be like the Wild Wild West in regards to it was the most renaissance, it's the most outlaw genre of music, right? Like now you see fucking people that aren't even black. Like even like yesterday I was walking in Square One, Asian kid in some freaking off-white friggin' the red, white, and black Jordan 1s, right? The off-white ones, right? By Virgil, right? Mm-hmm. He's walking in the mall past friggin' the Apple store and he's blasting music on a mini speaker. But like back in the days of like in the 90s and shit, like you used to have to listen to rap in private. It's such a renaissance thing that rap made people uncomfortable. Like hearing rap in public, people thought they may get robbed. Like, oh, this is a rowdy. This is uproar music.
The purchase get clutched. The pearls get clutched.
Try to tuck your shit.
Yeah. So that's the part of me that just makes me really say, you know, Meek, like, it's cool. Cause I was actually fucking with Meek. Like, I like Monster. I love House Party.
I love that shit.
And you know, I don't mind my wrist. I got your bitch and she on my dick.
Like Griffin at home.
Like Griffin at home. Like, yeah, so like, I used to mock that guy's high pitched things and whatever. But like, once he came at Drake, I'm like, oh, come on, fam. Like, I didn't see the angle in this. Like, you try to end this dude's career and then you bodied you. So I had to tell them to put Meek off into not Shutter Island.
On the back burner.
But not even back burner, because some niggas on the back burner still come back in rotation. I don't want to listen to the nigga, right?
I'm kind of warming up more now to Meek because I feel like he's maturing.
Yeah, no, I for me, I more pay attention to, like, he needs to understand that the platform he has now, for the situation he went through, he can speak for, like, the vast majority of a lot of, Americans, like, being treated unfairly through the judicial system and shit like that, right? I feel like if he understands what he can really grasp and shit, then, he can be, like, not Rap's Kaepernick, not at all, but, like, honorable mention.
Yeah.
Right? If you really, like, seize the opportunity and realize that, like, you were mistreated well, and, like, billions of people are keen witness to this. People, Jay-Z, everyone, like, wrote letters on your behalf. Like, this is a real thing. Off of like some dirt bike shit.
Yes.
You would have thought a nigga shot someone in the leg or something.
Petty shit.
Right? So I feel like if he understands like the eyes and the magnitude of the platform he's on, make great of that situation. And I'll rate him for that just as a black man. Mm-hmm. Right? But musically I don't fuck with him. But for knowing that the platform that he can have, and if he really uses it to just speak for other kids that are like in the friggin' system for some bullshit. For like friggin' like walk around with with a twin or something like that. Like, really, you're doing years for this shit? Like, this is legal over here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if you can really just like stick up for those people, I salute him all day for that.
Speaking of platforms, Machine Gun Kelly, don't be going on Fall Out Boy stage trying to friggin' respond to diss tracks.
Yeah, relax.
Just work your music, because now you have attention on you. Just work your music. And because we all know you can't beat Eminem, so you gave him a nice punch in the face.
If you want to,
and give credit for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, like a lot of his own peers. I think about how many people we just say, yo, my God, like, imagine so and so on a track with Eminem. It's never gonna happen.
Nope.
Off of the fact, it's like the reason why you'll never see LeBron James in an NBA dunk-off during All-Star. Like, he's LeBron James. Unless you're guaranteeing that he's gonna fucking win that dunk-off. It's not even the game for that, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I think Vince kind of fucked up the dunk-off in a sense where, like, the actual star power. And then when they fucked over DeRozan with that Blake Griffin shit and all that, But
you don't like kids.
Fuck that. Yeah, fucking. I mean, but you know, in essence, you know, I shout out Machine Gun Kelly just for knowing that, yo, like, you're a man at the end of the day, bro.
You've come a long way since Wild Boy.
It's a nice snuff still.
You know, but you know, the end was predicted. So
How you name after a gun with a man bun?
right.
But yo, I have an interesting, just like scenario or question for you guys.
Okay.
As somebody at work, I'm not gonna divulge all the information. I'll kind of just remix the scenario.
Remix Free Rock.
Dirty Macking.
Explain that for the people.
So Dirty Macking, if you guys aren't familiar, so I'll just give you an example in his situation. So he works at a bar. He doesn't really work at a bar, but I'm just remixing the story.
Yeah.
Apartment 200. Continue.
Do we press the stop
Man
on
Dem
this
Podcast
episode?
episode 32.
I was saying, Apartment 200 seems like the place where you'd have a lot of dudes in their feelings without the song playing. Continue, my boy.
So he works at Apartment 200.
Yeah.
He has a fellow.
Is he a bartender?
Yeah, he's a bartender.
Does the bartender keep their shirt on in the duration of clubbing?
In this story, yes.
Why Bodak Yellow's playing?
So yeah, episode.
We got something.
I'm sorry, man. People speak in circle. I'm just taking direct shots. Proceed. I'm gonna shut up.
So yeah, he's a bartender at Apartment 200. He has a coworker, another dude that's also a bartender.
Does this other dude live east of Sherborne?
Probably because I'm about to just explain why.
Okay.
So the individual I know that works at Apartment 200, his ex-girlfriend comes into the bar,
Okay.
sees him working.
Ex-girlfriend. What kind of girl is she? A Von Hill thing or like? Is it like
A
Katie?
Maple thing.
Is it a battery thing?
No, it's not a bad
It's a maple
Is it a
thing?
battery thing? Is it a bow-legged thing?
A peel thing? A
Is it a
Durham
peg leg thing? Is it Eastern thing?
Definitely not a Eastern.
Is it a region thing?
Is that a peel thing? A Durham thing?
It's probably like a
Is it a Raritan thing?
what's past Peel? I don't know. It could be Peel like
The Burlington thing?
What's a Burlington thing probably.
Okay, we'll go Burlington. Burlington thing.
Notice where this really like derailing Sid's story. We gotta shove it at that time.
Yo, keep you on track, yo.
My bad, bro.
So she comes in the bar. She still loves her ex. She wants to get back with him.
Okay.
Okay.
But
How many of y'all been in that situation?
I'm pretty sure plenty of people listen.
Some Maya, some Return of the Ex.
Yeah.
Tell Maya stop fucking DMing my dude too,
you
man.
ever see Maya's new video?
Yeah,
Anyway.
they see our new video.
You're gonna see us at the altar, B. Anyways, continue. Sid.
Not before you see us on Pornhub. Proceed.
Ex videos.
Yeah, you guys are dirtbags. Say, continue, man.
So
Yo, I swear this story would have been over 4 minutes with all these fucking interruptions.
I
Let's
love the
go.
ad-libs. But okay, so the coworker sees the ex,
Okay.
and he's like, "Wow, I'm intrigued. This girl looks nice."
So she stepped it up a notch.
This is a coworker.
Oh,
See?
the next one. Okay.
Yeah, the next guy. So the girl wants to get back with the dude, so she goes to the coworker, and she wants information because she wants to get back.
I keep going. I keep telling motherfuckers just go to the source, B. Proceed.
So she goes to the coworker. She's like, "Oh, does my boy have a girl?" The coworker proceeds to answer. He's like, "He's a good-looking guy, so I think he does have a girl." Knowing he doesn't have a girl.
Yeah.
Was there more dialogue added? Like, did he say, yo, he's a good-looking guy, and he's slightly educated, so he might be good with words? Or it was
He didn't go in depth. He's like, he's a good-looking guy.
okay, so the block isn't hot. Continue.
I think he does. And then proceeds to gain interest with the ex, like, so, you know.
Tell me what your interests are. Who you be with? Who you attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your size?
What's your panty size, yo? Sprague Benz.
No dirty panty.
So to me, that is the dirtiest of Macs.
Some sucker shit.
And here's my question:
Sucker shit.
they're coworkers, but they're not like brethren.
Sucker
That's
shit.
a Nelly and Murphy Lee. That's a dirty ENT.
And I don't think they've been working together for a long time.
Sucker for love. Sucker for love.
Do you condone? First of all, do you even condone the dirty Mac? First, I know you guys don't condone the dirty Mac.
Alright, thank you for answering the question.
If you don't know the person, if you don't really have a real personal relationship with that person, was the coworker out of pocket?
Yo, yes, fucking corny fuck. Listen to me. How many times have we stepped outside of clubs and then we've had to watch dudes struggling to chop a girl for the better part of 10 minutes? I don't know these motherfuckers. I just know at the end of the day, the fact that you are out here trying to chop a girl rather than grilling some dude across the street holding up your waist and you can fuck up shit up for everybody, I'm gonna help you get that girl's fucking number, bro. Even if I don't want her, bro. What the fuck is me giving this? First of all, it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And if you get her number, and all of a sudden, like, her girlfriend comes out of some falafel thing or whatever, the fuck, I'm still standing there. Or I'm within close proximity, and you can fucking give me that assist. I'm not the nigga that hate. And there's a bunch of dudes in Toronto I've never seen since those situations. Cause I'm not wanting to become your friend from all that. I just know some girls they act more harder than they have to. Really, like, you did this, you put on all that makeup, pricked out this precision of an outfit and all that, really just to be difficult with niggas. Maybe you just wasn't saying all the right things. You understand what I'm saying? So you need that wingman. You need that Stockton to Malone. Some of us around that table have that too much. But, you know what I mean? But, right? Yeah, like, really, you got dudes sucking on girls' uteruses and shit nowadays. I saw that shit.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah, this
you
dude.
got arrested or something.
This dude thought he said Mandarin.
Wait, hold on. What's in the dragon, yo? Are you guys being serious?
No,
right now?
for real.
Wallahi, fam.
Selassie, for real.
You said Selassie, yo, B. Yo, we are like, Man Dem Podcast at gmail.com, yo. We need a new member and all that shit. And even if we got to do a lottery draft, like, yo, Twisty's personable, like, yo, we'll take the numbers.
The lottery odds. I seen him earlier today, too.
Send us 4 niggas, we'll send you the 1. It'll be the bigger trade, right? But you can take this nigga. You say some Selassie, use a machete and chop you in your fucking forehead. Right? But legit, some dude ate the quam too much and barely sucked out her uterus.
Yeah, yo. This guy went savage, yo.
Man.
Savage mode.
I just want to know, like, yo, you ate it that much, nigga, and you ate it that hard. Like, yo.
I not had a meal in months.
Yeah, like, did you have some Diana sauce with that shit? Like, did you have some hot sauce, nigga?
Hot sauce. I put that shit on everything.
I put that shit on everything, right? But yeah, legit.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Right? But like that's definitely some sucker shit. Being like, anyone call me out for that cool. Like, I've been around, I don't know dudes, but I think is, yo, I am better in a situation where dudes understand that, yo, there are beautiful females within the vicinity. Everyone try to get them a baddie and go to fuck home. Right? Instead of shooting up parking lots, bringing fucking heat in front of clubs, police on horses, trying to scour. Like, think about how Young Street used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
To be able to freaking, like, harass the hell out of girls before all this Me Too shit. When girls knew where they're getting chopped to pose when it's honest flirting and shit, right? So when you were able to, like, press a girl verbally and then not take that shit out of context. But nowadays, dudes are outside for all the wrong reasons. You're leaving your house, and you know what I mean? That's that thing you want to figure out, like, yo, are your teeth pearly white? Is your breath not funky? You make sure you grab your strap, though, right? Like, yo, B, there's bitches in this place, right? That's what Biggie said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With all these girls in the place, please don't shoot up the place.
Wow.
I see some ladies said, hey, legit. But dudes are going out there focusing on other mans. I don't want to be part of all that kind of shit, bro.
No,
there are
sir.
times and places for that shit.
Yo,
you want to really stalk out a nigga's whereabouts, but there's beautiful women here. They're in heels. They can't run. They're going to take off their heels and run barefoot in some
Run
guns.
dry.
Chop them.
Oh my god. So yeah, Man Dem Podcast at gmail.com.
I'm headed in my resignation.
Taking resume.
And it's crazy because I thought Twisted's demise was going to be the fucking iron board. Like, I've never seen, like, yo, Twisted's like fucking, Twist would be like friggin' mankind in the regards. I've never seen a nigga go through more hardcore matches than why I mean this nigga with iron boards and shit off of stupid comments like this, right? But now it's to the point I'm trying to be a changed man out here. I'm not trying to walk in the barbershops no more, walk in the dazzling and throw niggas out of clubs or whatever they call it now. So my better part instead of putting my hands on someone I call my brother, mandempodcast@gmail.com. You know, and we're not. This isn't something that we're just gonna pod out. You want twists? We gotta send us like 4 niggas to replace. One has to be a videographer. You know what I mean, nigga? I need some fucking KFC fucking coupons. I mean, I want some cocoa butter. You know what I mean? Like, I want my hood pass back from the niggas that gave that shit to me at the house party in the East. Like, I want a good package deal for twists, but you guys can fucking have them. But in regards to this shit, it's sort of whole ass shit where niggas out here fucking trying to. I've had that shit done to me, nigga, many a times. Many times. And the joke is that if you have that girl up to a point, please believe your bitch ass is getting aired out. Because the niggas have tried to snake me my whole life. Because what? You get hit with the brother card. It's not my fault a girl looks at you and says, oh, you're like a brother to me. Yeah. Like that. That might suck to most niggas. I don't know what that's like. Like, of course, I have homegirls that are, like, just generally my homegirls and shit, but if I ever wanted to be with one of my homegirls or a girl I know, then cool. Like, that's getting explored. You're not telling me, oh, you're like a brother to me, but then you're telling me I have interest in another guy, and then because I know you have interest in another guy, well, you know what, you're not going to fuck me then. Well, you know what? Yeah, fuck him. Anybody. You know what I mean? He's like this. He's like that. He probably has a girlfriend.
Put a chastity belt on that shit.
That nigga's pinky toe's bigger than his big toe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do that shit, and that's some whole ass shit. Because when dudes do that to me, they're the same ones that try to see me, you know, months or weeks after the fact, and act like they're hailing me up like, yo, this girl never just pillow talked on your bitch ass, told me everything.
Here's the thing that fucks me up
pillow
about
talk
that.
is the downfall of a lot of men.
First of all, if a girl's asking you about a next man, you're done already. In my head,
dead in the water, yo.
You're done. Don't even entertain. You're not getting no pum pum to me.
Yeah,
done.
Of course.
So any way you answer, you freaking waste man. Any way you answer, the girl is going to go back to the man and mention what you guys talked about. She's asking you all the time.
Fucking time.
So because I've been in this scenario too. Somebody asked me a question about somebody I knew, and my go-to answer is every time, and it never fails. Ask him.
Go to the source.
Ask him.
Go to the source.
Yeah. Is he dating somebody? Yo, ask him. Yo, why can't... No, ask. I don't know.
I'm not a representative.
This has nothing to do with me. Ask him. I don't... Like...
I put Sid in a lot of sticky situations, man. He probably not talking about me in this situation, but I feel like I've been responsible for Sid being in 3 or 4 situations. You know what I mean? And even at that point, like, you want to go ask Sid, like, oh, who is he talking to? Once that gets back to me, I'm coming to you, yo, what? What the fuck you think this is? That's my brother. That's not my legal representative. You want to know something about me? You get the fucking perspective from me. Yeah. And me, because off the strength, it's like, yo, I'm not singing on Twist. I'm not singing on Sincere. But that's because we're different. Our dynamic's different, right? Between me, Sin, Twist, Denver, whatever it is. Like, that is not an insecurity on the table where I'm threatened by Twist or vice versa, or Sincere or Denver. I feel like anything, we elevate each other. So at the end of the day, girls are asking me about my dudes. I'm like, yo, like, what, you want his number and shit like that? Because there's been situations where people have been trying to get close to Twist in the past, like years ago and shit. And their whole thing is, yo, if I want to get close to Twist, I got to get close to the best friend. So it's kind of like me trying to like friend me up and butter me up kind of thing, but think that I'm going to be trying to like giving you like incriminating evidence on my nigga. Nah, why?
Zach.
Ask him.
Zach.
Ask him. Because at the end of the day, like, niggas aren't really pillow talking like that. Like, if I know something that's like a community inbox, I'll share it with the niggas. Like, yo, this girl, like, she's game. You know what I mean? So like, we all freaking could go wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and, you know, be Tony Yayo and Young Buck and Banks and 50 in the elevator. I know you don't love me and have our inside jokes. But, you know what I mean? If there's a girl that's trying to, like, really probe you out, try to prove how serious she's to you, how she's serious to you when she's fucking want to find out everything to you from third-person perspective.
Yeah, sure.
Suppose we were on some whole ass nigga shit, like the co-workers and the nigga that takes his shirt off, the bartender nigga at apartment 200 that takes his shirt off all the time for attention and IG videos. This is a random guy we're making. It's not a real person, right? Because no one really does this shit in real life. Like no one takes his shirt off.
Spring break.
No one takes his shirt off all the time in a club for attention. Like people don't do that shit unless they're really drunk, right? Like grown men don't do this shit.
Chippendales?
Yo,
Are you talking about Magic Mike?
It sounds like Magic Mike, right? Like niggas are watching soccer games or niggas are freaking in an apartment 200 is taking his shirt off at every freaking thing, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is just a theoretic situation we're making up because no one does this shit in real life, and if they do, then it's fucking weird.
I think we need to bring the race though. Yo, the Dragon Style's giving us a different vibe today.
I know, it's like these drinks and endorsements put us in different moods. I'm gonna bring back Ray, but I think I'm gonna rightfully give Sincere a friggin' a sick note to miss that episode. I think it's for the best if we bring it back.
I give Sin a sick note. You're probably got
my resignation paper.
Yeah, you're got like in 2 more episodes. You keep making comments like that. You know, I'll pull a LeBron on niggas and I'll take my talents to the East. Even if they don't want me there or not, fuck, gonna run me out. Good luck with that. I'll plant my flag and I'm there.
But yeah, all you mans that, as I said, if a girl's coming to you on that angle, especially you know that's the X. It's the X.
Case of the X like mine.
You're done. You're done. Aid the man or bounce. That's just to me like a code. Like, if we're not gonna help the man out, fall.
Basically
back.
being an accomplice,
Exactly. So like, either tell her, go talk to the man, or pull the man aside and be like, your ex is asking about you. If you're not sure, if you're not close with him, just be like, I don't know I should. Do you want me to divulge anything? Like, how should I handle this? Like, But, for you to dirty Mac and try to scoop the girl, because she's going, this is the issue. She's always going to go back to the man and tell you the conversation she had.
It's just like that catty, a stray, always going to come back to that house that always has food waiting on the porch, always comes back. I know a few stray catties too, and I ain't talking about the furry ones.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's...
Shout out Priscilla, I miss you. That's my cat's name, by the way. I had a cat named Priscilla, B.
Yeah, Priscilla is the OG of Rex.
Man,
podcast episode 32, I'm getting sick of this.
This guy doesn't like cats, Call FEMA on this fucker, right? He has a problem with cats because he likes to wear furs on his feet, thinks he's Cameron, right? I like dips and shit. He's want to care for the animal, you want to wear them shit, right?
We're going to make him volunteer at the Humane Society next year,
Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. That's sincere, right? Call FEMA on your ass. But...
PETA, don't come for me, I'm fucking throwing
PETA.
you guys.
I'm saying FEMA is PETA, right? I'm saying FEMA, this is like Hurricane Katrina, my bad. And this is like FEMA Katrina, right?
Yeah, you're right. And what Stuff put us in a different...
like FEMA and PETA's cool things. It wasn't the Tupac thing.
Last episode, FEMA did relief.
Alright, so my bad. So PETA, it's all good, but...
I'm throwing a pin on y'all, don't fuck with me,
I swear it's big, but... Yeah, man, like, if your thing is like to elevate your chance on getting a girl by throwing a dude under the bus, you're fucking corny. I've had that shit happen to me multiple times. And the fucked up part is, okay, cool. You don't know the stranglehold I put on this girl, whether it's, I put a kink in her back, I hit her with the friggin', the dirty Sanchez peg leg, whatever it is, right? Like, I pulled off some kind of move, right? Like,
visualize what that could be or what it looks like.
A Michael Phelps to Poo-Tang, I don't know, right? But, whatever I did, you can't do. So you're there fucking swinging your shot. That better be a fucking grand slam every time, bro. If you're hitting singles and fouling out, that pillow talk comes back to me. You want to see me in apartment 200 or any of these fucking establishments and raise your hand out to heal me up? Ask these niggas. I'm going to look at you like, what are you doing? Because you're going to act like, you don't know that she came back to me, bro? In what scenario do you think she wouldn't come back to me? I'm some 3-minute nigga?
This is your 3-minute warning.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here just premature ejaculating. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm doing my job. That's why she warned you and swerved you and came back and told me.
Swerve.
Like, your whole thing to make yourself look more that dude can't be throwing dudes under the bus. That's some fucked up shit, B. You know what I mean? This is not coinciding with law, but in the terms of Poo-Tang, that is dry snitching.
That's drastic.
I mean, snitching essentially is coinciding with law and shit. But in regards to Poo-Tang and shit, they try to throw mans under the bus to like better your chances, you don't know, right?
You don't.
Yeah, go old school with it. Go J Mills with it. No, right? Hey, but I don't solidify it, and that's why I'm really more careful on how I handpick the people I'm around. Cause niggas we know do that shit. Niggas we know do that shit. And our only really common interest with them niggas is sneakers. I mean, we went to college with niggas and shit, cool. But like at that point, the comparisons and the similarities end there. You do all that shit. You throw dudes under the bus and all that shit. I can't coincide with that. Cause it's basically saying that, yo, I'm okay with your actions and I'm not. Cause then you do that to me, you might get introspective, deep thinking, kumbaya showtime, or you might get the old showtime. I mean, hands-on, practical. You know what I mean? So I don't even want to put myself in a situation where, people that said they're cool with me been working behind the scenes overtime to snake me for some friggin' lace panties and shit. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Mr. Burnshit excellence.
Yeah, so just know who you're dealing with. Like, if that dude could do that to somebody else, take heed to that and lock that nigga off, B.
Oh, I saw this guy said, take heed, fuck these niggas up.
It's corny to me because I feel like the girls get turned off too. Like, clearly they know you're throwing my boy under the bus.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they go back and tell. They have a conversation like, oh, so and so said this. Yeah, because they don't. Those traits aren't attractive. So any man dirty macking and doing all this fuckery, like, bounce out of here. Like, I don't rate none of that. I don't rate that. Be a man. Yo, if you really wanted that girl, approach her.
Yo, you know what song I hate though? Legit, I hate fucking Twist. Because in that sense, you've been around a nigga too much, where niggas are finishing your thoughts and sentences. Because I wasn't even gonna do the little soundbite with Tony Braxton. Because the niggas like just since they be a man about, like, yeah, where's the Tony Braxton? She telling you this guy went and did his little freaking satisfy you butchering rendition of it and shit. But legit, like, own up to that shit. Like, there's so much pussy out here, bro. At the end of the day, this girl's not feeling you. Move on to the next nigga. Have you never been fucking running for school and running late for school or running late for your part-time job or whatever and missed the fucking bus? But what do? Run into the middle of the road and kill yourself to catch that bus? You waited for the next shit.
Buses every 15 next one coming.
When do you wanna break up? Hey, legit. But niggas don't have that logic, right? They jump out the window for some Poo-Tang beat. That doesn't make sense to me, bro. Maybe that's because like it's not. No one's telling me that it's an extinct species at this point, right? It's not some killer whales and shit. It's not the ice breaking up because of global warming. Like, no, it's always there.
There's still more gal to man.
The ratio's in our favor.
And it's even better now because a lot of girls like girls. And I like girls.
A lot of guys are going team Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, I don't know about that. Like that's cool. Yeah, that's cool to them. Like, if we link, we link. You don't like men, me neither. What a coinky dick. Shout out to Cab.
Like if you boxed out my yo, we just hit like 5 different tracks in like less than 60 seconds, yo.
Yo, listen to me, man. If you need to throw a man under the bus to get some Poo-Tang, bro,
throw yourself under there too.
Yo, you might just wanna, they say niggas talk shit and they abandon shit. It's like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know, man. Fucking borrow your sister's clothes, start cross-dressing. Try something different. Because obviously, your kill shot down some M shit ain't working with women. So your desperation needs you to throw other men under the bus. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. Keep doing that shit for me. Because I feel even better knowing that I'm fucking a girl you really want. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're here trying to throw me under the bus working overtime, and at the joke, I can just be a single dude enjoying my best life.
Go the spoils.
Right? So you're here trying to kill yourself, show this girl everything you are, but she's showing you everything you're not about, right? And all the while, she wants to fuck with a real one. While you're out here fucking being pillow talked and joked about. Even while she might even be swallowing mans, she's there laughing at your bitch ass.
On that Beanie Siegel shit, I'm hoping that he will, but I know he won't. Damn.
Right? I can feel it in the air. Yeah, we're gonna. I feel like niggas get the point right now. I mean,
we're hammered.
If you're a bartender at apartment 200, keep your fucking shirt on. Is that we're summing it up as?
Because usually the AC is on.
I feel like maybe I feel like I got a look. Maybe like just send resumes to mandempodcast@gmail.com. There's 3 different niggas at this table because I bet niggas don't want me at the table. I lost my seat at the table. The commission voted me.
Yo, we all lost our jobs. Yo.
Yeah, might be 3 different dudes coming at you next week.
3 Magnum on the table next week.
we Vince McMahon ourselves.
Nah, salute for rocking with us, man. We're comfortable talking like this because we're all brothers, man. Like, I mean, these are like godfathers to the youth. Like, these are my brothers. So at the end of the day, this is our dialogue. Even if we weren't recording, and like, you know, this is why we rock and we're loyal and we defend each other because of this whole ass shit. It's like since telling me this shit like that, I'm disgusted. I maybe probably like threw up in my friggin' mouth like 2 times and lost my boner. I mean, I lost my woody. I mean, thinking about a baddie because of this story. Like, I mean, I'm on some Limp Bizkit shit because this shit disgusts me.
Woody Allen.
But yo, I almost encourage you waste mans to keep dirty macking because yo, I just benefit anyways. So
I lie.
Go ahead.
It say KTSC, keep that same energy, keep that same fucking.
You gotta tell us twice.
You know what I mean? Keep that same empty bottle of KY with your right hand, nigga.
A lot of empty bottles of Dragonstead around here.
That's what gets you through your empty nights. That's your lonely nights, nigga. Man Dem podcast. I mean, don't fucking hate Mac and Dirty Mac on niggas. You know what I mean? Respect the niggas that's standing out to this. So shout out to Machine Gun Kelly. Wherever doesn't come from your career, I remember the fact you had the balls to respond to Eminem and Andrew Wiggins. You need to relax. Because we know that, you know what I mean, you're not that dude like that, and you don't want that from...
We don't want to give hometown man the idiot thing, but yo...
This might be a first.
Sorry, man. Like, come on, bro.
Get it still.
Yeah, definitely. But thanks for listening to another episode. As always, we appreciate the love. You know the handles. Follow us and listen to us on video now. We're on YouTube.
You know the handles because it's on some fat bitch shit. You can't deny the handles. They're everywhere. They're hanging out. Our handles are like Monique.
This guy's mic
our handles are like Monique. They're hanging everywhere. Yo, it's before Oprah got our Weight Watchers. Guy, yeah. You know what I mean? Our handles are important. Follow our handles. Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, all that shit. Instagram. Follow our handles, man. Before it comes on some friggin' some love handle shit. Yo, this podcast
shit's gonna look and sound different come next week, man.
Dragon Stout. We need a promotion because
that's not even. This is nothing but a Stout for me, nigga. Like you brought up something that pissed me off, bro. Fuck all that dirty Mac and shit. Because I've always come up with a W on that end. You know what I mean? Alright.
We drinking Stout and shunning Clout.
The Stout for me is like I don't know touch shit. Like that Stout makes me want to just after we done pack this shit up. We'll slap up something.
Stout over Clout.
Stout over Clout. Put it in her mouth. Right, what are you about? In and out. Yeah.
We're going to get off this and, we're going to get in the studio and do our best 3-6 rendition. So, thanks for listening. Episode 32. You already know what it is, Man Dem Podcast.
Keep your fucking shirt on or something.
Love and bless. Love and blessings to Toronto in the world.